Where did you learn your work ethic?
So I think I learned my work ethic from my parents. I mean, I think that's the direct. Both of my parents are
Hmm.
incredibly hardworking, and they and diligent, and they love they love what they do, and that kind of thing. But um, my grandfather, so my mom's dad, uh, is one of is one of her inspirations, and is certainly one of mine. And when I wrote one of my college essays, you're not taking me really far back here. I talked about how Papa George would every night polish and brush and polish his shoes. He had this wonderful pair of leather shoes, and he'd polish and brush them and put them right back where they belonged. And how that was, that little act represented kind of how you take care of things,
Yeah.
and how you just do the right things at the right time. So I feel like that was really pretty cool. And I think just in general, because I saw how hard my parents worked for us to make our life great and to give us the opportunities that we got. I think it's direct from them.
What specifically did you see them doing to create opportunities for you all?
Yeah, I think the big thing is delaying gratification. There's a Stanford experiment they did. They put kids in a room and they said, listen, if you can wait, don't get the candy. I'll give you two candies later. And then they tracked the same kids 25 years later, and they found the kids that could delay gratification and wait for the candy were much more successful in life by whatever measures they had. I just think that we have this humanity, we have a need for instant gratification. We want something, whatever we want, and sometimes be able to delay that, and stay through that middle ground where things aren't clear, and you got to just keep persisting and keep going.
Yeah.
Is a really big thing. I think that where I find that people give up too early. We go into something, we go, and it gets hard, right? I mean, entrepreneurs, it gets hard. You start being able to pay the bills. You might lose your house. I mean, and then you just give up, right? At some point, you say uncle, and it turned out that like just around the corner was the thing that you needed, And so for me, like that whole notion of staying in the process,
Yeah.
no matter how uncomfortable it is for me,
Yeah.
is a really big thing. And I've seen, my mom discovered her passion for teaching and early childhood education, in her, let's see, probably 30s. And then she ended up over summers getting her master's degree in early childhood education. She actually had to finish up undergrad requirements because her undergrad wasn't a valid degree in the US university. Watching her do that and continue to work and finally get her master's in early childhood education was like, oh my gosh, that's persistence. That's, you keep going.